Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. Will kick this away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback. Kirk, this guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Cavaliers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Cavaliers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. And here comes the punter onto the field. Running it back, it's Brewer. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The Cavaliers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Offense on the field to take over. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw. The catch is made.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Set up now for the extra point try. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Cavaliers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Offense in hurry-up mode. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. High completion sets up an important third down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Snags the quick throw. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Cavaliers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to get...
Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the sophomore has got him for a sack. The Cavaliers will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's complete downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Just ran away from the defense.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Turn starts inside the 15. Gets him to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense comes out to start this drive. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? First down, looking to throw the football. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the receivers got it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Ball carrier running through tackles. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And the Cavaliers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Fires it on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Trying to extend the play. And he's got it. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be first and 10. There's the handoff. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half take away. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. And the Cavaliers are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Receiver makes the catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now they run the draw play. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. His line gets set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Breaks free. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Excellent field position here for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Cavaliers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Runs through the defender. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Cavaliers have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Intercepted by the defense. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more